Before vehicles had strict categories, engineers built some truly wild hybrids. These old-school bus trucks combine the strength of trucks with the purpose of buses, creating strange, powerful machines that blurred the line between the two. Here are 8 of the craziest ones ever made.
Make sure to subscribe and smash the like button.
The bus truck hybrids developed by White Motor Company represent an unusual chapter in commercial vehicle history. White was best known for building heavy-duty trucks, military vehicles, and industrial transport equipment throughout the early and mid-20th century. However, in certain markets, especially small municipal transit systems, airport services, and regional shuttle operations, the company experimented with vehicles that blended the structure of a bus with the mechanical foundation of a heavy truck. These hybrids typically used rugged truck chassis as their base, including strong ladder frames designed to carry substantial weight over long distances. On top of that platform, passenger-style bus bodies were installed, creating vehicles that could transport both people and cargo depending on configuration. Engines were usually large gasoline or diesel power plants designed for durability rather than speed, often producing strong torque to handle steep grades or heavy loads. Because they were derived from commercial truck components, these vehicles were relatively easy for fleet operators to maintain using existing service parts.
One advantage of this design was flexibility. Smaller cities and rural operators often needed vehicles capable of multiple roles: passenger transport, equipment hauling, or shuttle service. A bus truck hybrid could serve as a commuter coach during the day and a cargo or utility vehicle when needed. Their truck-based suspensions and drivetrains also made them more durable on rough roads compared to many purpose-built buses, which were optimized for smoother urban routes. However, the compromise came in passenger comfort. Truck frames tended to produce a stiffer ride, and the interiors were not as refined as those of full-scale transit buses produced by larger bus manufacturers. Noise levels were higher, and handling characteristics reflected their commercial truck origins. As the bus manufacturing industry evolved and specialized transit vehicles became more affordable and widely available, the demand for these hybrid solutions gradually declined. Even so, the concept demonstrated the adaptability of mid-century commercial vehicle engineering. By combining the proven strength of heavy truck components with passenger transport capability, White Motor Company created machines that filled a practical niche during a period when transportation needs were rapidly expanding. Today, these bus truck hybrids stand as examples of an era when manufacturers experimented with creative solutions to meet the diverse demands of regional transportation systems. The school bus conversions built on Dodge chassis represent a practical solution that shaped student transportation across North America during the mid-20th century. Dodge was primarily a truck manufacturer, producing durable medium-duty chassis designed for commercial use. Instead of building complete buses themselves, Dodge supplied these chassis to specialized body manufacturers who installed full school bus passenger bodies on top. This system allowed bus companies and school districts to combine reliable truck engineering with purpose-built passenger cabins. These vehicles typically used strong ladder-frame truck platforms equipped with inline-6 or V8 engines designed for durability and long service life. The heavy-duty suspensions, large cooling systems, and simple mechanical layouts made them well-suited for the demanding stop-and-go driving of school routes. Body manufacturers such as Bluebird Corporation and Thomas Built Buses produced the passenger compartments, adding reinforced steel frames, high roofs, multiple bench seats, and large windows for visibility and ventilation.
One of the main advantages of Dodge-based school buses was serviceability. Because they shared components with widely used commercial trucks, mechanics could easily find replacement parts and perform repairs. This made them popular with school districts that needed dependable transportation while keeping maintenance costs manageable. Their truck-derived drivetrains also provided enough torque to handle full passenger loads, steep rural roads, and long daily routes. However, the truck-based design also meant a firmer ride and higher cabin noise compared with modern integrated school buses. As the industry evolved, manufacturers began producing purpose-built bus chassis specifically designed for passenger transport. Even so, Dodge chassis played a major role in the development of American school bus fleets for decades, providing a rugged and reliable foundation for thousands of student transportation vehicles.
The truck-based variants of the Crown Supercoach, built by Crown Coach Corporation, represent an important transitional phase in school bus engineering.
Crown would later become famous for its fully integrated, purpose-built buses. But in its earlier years, some models relied on heavy-duty truck-style components. These included robust frames, commercial-grade axles, and drivetrain elements adapted from the trucking industry, all chosen for durability and long service life. These early designs were built to handle demanding conditions, especially in regions with rough roads, steep terrain, and long rural routes. Engines were typically large gasoline or diesel units designed for torque rather than speed, allowing the buses to carry full passenger loads without strain. The use of truck-based suspensions made them extremely strong, capable of handling years of continuous use with minimal structural fatigue. For school districts, this meant reliability and longevity, often keeping these buses in service far longer than lighter-duty alternatives. However, the truck-derived construction came with compromises. Ride quality was firm, sometimes harsh, especially on uneven roads, and cabin noise levels were higher than in later, more refined bus designs. As Crown continued to innovate, it moved away from these truck-based foundations toward fully integrated monocoque-style buses that improved comfort, safety, and handling. Even so, these early supercoach variants played a key role in establishing Crown's reputation for strength and durability. They proved that combining heavy-duty truck engineering with passenger transport could create extremely reliable vehicles, helping pave the way for the more advanced school buses that followed. The bus conversions based on the Mack B series, built by Mack Trucks, carried the same reputation for toughness that made Mack a legend in the trucking world. Introduced in the 1950s, the B series trucks were known for their rugged construction, heavy-duty frames, and long-lasting diesel engines. Instead of producing complete buses, Mack supplied these durable chassis, which were then fitted with passenger bodies by independent coach builders, creating hybrid vehicles designed for demanding conditions. These conversions were especially popular in industrial, rural, and specialized transport roles, where durability mattered more than comfort. The B-Series chassis featured strong ladder frames, solid axles, and powerful inline-six diesel engines that delivered high torque for hauling heavy loads or navigating steep terrain. This made them ideal for moving large groups of workers, students, or passengers in areas where road conditions were poor and reliability was critical. Maintenance was also straightforward, as many parts were shared with Mack's widely used commercial trucks.
However, like most truck-based bus conversions, they came with compromises. Ride quality was stiff, noise levels were high, and the driving experience felt closer to operating a heavy truck than a passenger bus. As purpose-built bus designs improved, offering better comfort and safety, the demand for these conversions gradually declined. Despite this, Mack B-Series bus conversions remain a strong example of mid-century engineering practicality. They proved that when durability was the priority, adapting proven truck platforms into passenger vehicles was an effective solution, especially in environments where failure was not an option.
The Chevrolet Viking school bus, built on platforms from Chevrolet, is a classic example of how mid-century school transportation relied on proven commercial truck engineering. The Viking series itself was originally designed as a medium-duty truck line, built to handle cargo, delivery work, and industrial use. Instead of creating a dedicated bus from scratch, manufacturers took these must-boot, reliable truck chassis and fitted them with full passenger bus bodies, transforming them into school buses used across North America. Underneath, the Viking provided exactly what school districts needed: durability and simplicity. It featured a strong ladder frame chassis, solid axles, and engine options that included inline-six and V8 power plants designed for long service life rather than speed. These buses were built to handle constant stop-and-go driving, heavy passenger loads, and rough rural roads. Because they shared components with widely used Chevrolet trucks, maintenance was straightforward and parts were easy to find, making them cost-effective to operate over many years. Body manufacturers added the familiar school bus structure: reinforced steel frames, high roofs, wide windows, and rows of bench seating. While the ride quality was firm and cabin noise was higher than modern buses, the Viking-based school buses were dependable and tough. They could remain in service for decades with proper maintenance, which made them a popular choice for both urban and rural districts.
In the end, the Chevrolet Viking school bus represents a practical era of transportation design. It wasn't advanced or refined, but it was reliable, serviceable, and built to last. By combining commercial truck strength with passenger functionality, it helped define what a school bus was for generations.
This is a 1978 International Lodestar 1700 Carpenter school bus.
The International Harvester Lodestar bus, built on platforms from International Harvester, perfectly captured the rugged, no-nonsense approach of mid-century school transportation. At first glance, it really did look like a farm truck with a bus body attached, and that's essentially what it was. The Lodestar series began as a medium-duty truck line in the 1960s, designed for agriculture, construction, and commercial hauling. Its transformation into a school bus came from mounting a full passenger body onto that same tough, proven chassis. Underneath, the Lodestar delivered exactly what operators needed: strength and reliability. It featured a heavy ladder frame design, solid axles, and engine options including durable inline-6 and V8 gasoline units with some diesel variants in later years. These engines were built for torque and longevity, allowing the bus to handle full loads of passengers, steep rural roads, and constant stop-and-go driving without strain. Maintenance was relatively simple, and parts were widely available thanks to its shared truck components.
Bodybuilders added the familiar school bus structure: steel-reinforced frames, large windows, and high-capacity bench seating, creating a vehicle that could carry dozens of students safely. However, comfort was not its priority. The ride was firm, the cabin was noisy, and the driving experience felt closer to operating a work truck than a passenger vehicle. Still, these were acceptable trade-offs in exchange for durability and low operating costs. In the end, the Lodestar bus became one of the most recognizable and widely used school buses of its time. It proved that a tough truck foundation could be adapted into dependable student transport, especially in rural areas where conditions were demanding. It may have looked like a farm truck with a bus body, but that was exactly why it worked so well.
The Ford B-Series bus chassis, built by Ford Motor Company, was a purpose-built platform that blurred the line between truck and bus. At its core, it was derived from Ford's medium-duty truck engineering, using the same rugged ladder frame construction, heavy-duty axles, and durable drivetrain components. But unlike standard truck conversions, the B-Series was specifically designed to serve as a dedicated school bus foundation, making it one of the most widely used bus chassis in North America for decades. Under the hood, the B-Series offered a range of engines focused on longevity and torque rather than speed. These included gasoline V8s and inline-6 engines, as well as later diesel options that improved efficiency and durability. The chassis was engineered to handle constant stop-and-go driving, full passenger loads, and long daily routes without excessive wear. Its forward control cowled chassis design allowed body manufacturers to mount full bus bodies while keeping the engine accessible under a front hood, simplifying maintenance and repairs.
Companies like Bluebird Corporation and Thomas Built Buses built the passenger bodies that completed these vehicles, adding reinforced steel structures, high roofs, and standardized seating layouts. The result was the classic American school bus: simple, durable, and easy to service. While ride quality was firm and interior refinement was minimal, the focus was always on reliability and safety over comfort. In the end, the Ford B-Series became a backbone of student transportation. It wasn't innovative or flashy. It was consistent, dependable, and built to last. By combining truck durability with bus-specific design, it helped define the standard school bus formula that remained in use for generations.
The GMC school bus conventional models of the 1950s and 1960s, built by General Motors, represent a defining era in American student transportation, an era when durability mattered more than refinement, and the line between truck and bus was almost non-existent. These vehicles were not designed as integrated buses from the ground up. Instead, they were built on heavy-duty GMC truck platforms, using proven commercial components and then fitted with full passenger bodies by specialized coach builders. What resulted was a machine that looked like a truck from the front and a bus from the back, combining two worlds into one highly functional vehicle. At their core, these buses used medium-duty truck chassis with strong ladder frame construction, solid axles, and heavy suspension systems designed to withstand years of demanding use. Engine options typically included robust inline-6 units and large gasoline V8s, both engineered for torque and reliability rather than speed. These powertrains were built to handle constant stop-and-go driving, steep rural routes, and full passenger loads without overheating or excessive wear. Because they shared parts with GMC's commercial truck lineup, maintenance was straightforward, and mechanics were already familiar with the systems, which made them highly practical for school districts operating on tight budgets.
The passenger bodies, often built by companies like Bluebird Corporation or Wayne Corporation, followed a standardized design that would become iconic. They featured reinforced steel frames, high roofs for standing room, large rectangular windows for visibility, and rows of bench seating designed to maximize capacity. Safety standards were still evolving during this period, but these buses were built with structural strength in mind, capable of withstanding rough conditions and daily use across urban and rural environments alike. However, the truck-based design came with clear compromises. Ride quality was firm, often uncomfortable on long routes, and interior noise levels were high due to minimal insulation and the proximity of the engine. Steering required effort, braking distances were longer than modern standards, and overall driving dynamics felt more like operating a commercial truck than a passenger vehicle. But for the time, these trade-offs were acceptable because reliability and simplicity were the priorities.
In the end, the GMC school bus conventional models were not about innovation. They were about dependability. They proved that adapting a tough, well-understood truck platform into a passenger vehicle could create a reliable, long-lasting solution for mass transportation. These buses helped establish the blueprint for the classic American school bus and remain a symbol of a time when function, durability, and ease of maintenance defined vehicle design.